Today at 12:30, the founder of Her Kentucky is celebrating the 8th anniversary of her blog by participating in fundraising events benefiting local nonprofits. We're going to tell you how you can help.
Plus,
we're going out to Grow Appalachia. It is a community garden. Wait until you see all the cool things these kids are doing and how they're going to market with their own fruits and vegetables. Also, you can help them out. We're going to tell you how. Good Monday afternoon. Thanks for joining us on Midday at 12:30. I'm Amber Freeman.
and I'm Adam Banks.
Thank you for being here, Adam.
Oh, it's always a pleasure to be here with you, Amber.
Same. Did you have a good weekend?
It was a great weekend. Coming off of a good weekend always makes for a better Monday. Went and watched the UK football game, Eastern Michigan. It was an amazing experience because for the first time ever, I got to sit with the rich people, so I got to experience that game day experience.
It's never going to be the same, Adam.
Yeah, how am I ever going to go watch a regular football game now?
You have a taste of the high roller lifestyle, and you're going to the game this weekend. Are you going to be in the same seats?
I will not be in the same seat, so I will not get any mouthwash in the bathroom when I go.
There you go. Well, where were you? So now people have their curiosities up.
Okay, it was the Woodford Reserve Club, and it was unlike anything I'd ever seen. It was totally worth every single, well, I didn't pay for it. It was actually a gift. But it was absolutely amazing. It had good, clean bathrooms. I love a good, clean bathroom. Mouthwash in there, mints, gum, you name it.
I like that you've spent more time talking about the bathroom than the actual seats and experience themselves.
Yeah, I mean, because I've been to some pretty nasty bathrooms before, too.
Right.
I mean, bathrooms that will make you gag. This is not one of them.
It's not exactly where I expected this conversation to go, but there you go. If you want a nice bathroom at the game,
go to the Woodford Club, and the food was free. So typically you go to a game, it's $6, $7 for a soda. Hey, in this, it's absolutely free. And popcorn, hot dogs, chips, you name it. They even had stuff I never even heard of before. Pimento sandwiches, cheese sandwiches.
Wait, whoa, back up.
Yeah.
You've never heard of pimento cheese
Not
sandwiches?
until Saturday.
Aren't you from the South?
Is that a South thing?
Yeah, it's a big thing in golf for the Masters, like Augusta. Like you go there and the food's all expensive except these sandwiches are really, really cheap.
Yeah.
I'm not even from the South, and I know this.
Yeah, well, I really liked it. I mean, it's not surprising because I did tell you before I like mayonnaise sandwiches, just mayonnaise and bread.
No, you did not tell me that, but I'm judging you because that's disgusting.
We all have one thing that we eat that everybody is like, ooh, that's gross.
Yeah,
but
that's
we like
gross.
it. We have a guilty pleasure. And
But you had a good time. That's good.
Wonderful.
We won. Our condolences to Terry Wilson. That's heartbreaking. Such a good guy. Have had the opportunity to interview and be around him a lot, and best wishes to his recovery, and that's speedy, and hate seeing that.
Absolutely.
Hate that for you. So.
And you could feel it too in the stadium. A lot of people were upset, and it's just, to see somebody like a good kid like Terry who had his whole season ahead of him, it's very sad.
Yeah, so hopefully that the surgery goes well and recovery goes faster than expected. We're all thinking of you.
Yes. Get well soon, Terry.
All right. Well, you were in a big crowd this weekend.
I was.
I was at a wedding, which is a big crowd as well.
Yeah.
Have you ever actually thought about how many people make a party?
Yeah, it all depends. I guess it's situational.
Like, do you have a certain number in your mind? Like, yup, there's 5 people here. That's definitely not a party.
I was always excited if at least 3 people showed up to my birthday party. So as long as I think 3 or more shows up, hey, it's a party.
Maybe if you put mouthwash in your bathroom, you would attract people.
I'd get more people in.
Well, according to a recent study, 2's company, 3's a crowd, and for Generation Z, Millennials, and Generation X, 10. That's the threshold. Now, baby boomers have a more conservative limit of 8 people before they say it's a party.
A recent poll of 2,000 Americans examined the social habits of different age groups and the relationship with various events.
This data reveals that once people hit 30 years old, they no longer go to parties for the alcohol. 29% claimed free food and drink to be a reason that they would attend an event. 32% attend events for the potential of meeting someone special. Let's back up a little bit because we have a lot of statistics running across there. First of all, it said that millennials and Gen Z. Is Gen Z's like the generation after millennials,
yes,
right?
so I'm guessing that's anything after, if you're born after 2000.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, like me, the 10 people is a party there.
Okay. It's interesting that how the number's different, but it's so true that we feel like it's a party when there's free food and drinks there. Hence why I think a lot of people show out to those Woodford Reserve seats at those UK games.
Well, I think they pay good money for those. I don't know how free it is. Maybe the guest.
Exactly.
But it's interesting that the millennials, though, they're saying that once they get to millennial age now, they're not going for the free alcohol. Once you're over 30. It's not that big of a deal anymore. They're going more to meet somebody or to not communicate. What?
To network.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's the word.
Yeah.
Than for free food. Maybe in college. Like in college, if there was free food and free drinks, they are done. Doesn't matter if there's 10 people or 5,000 people.
Yeah, and I go to places and parties just to see who I will meet, and it's not typically looking for a lover. It's just networking, just to kind of help me out in the biz, in the entertainment biz, because you never know who you're going to run into at parties.
If you get a lover along the way, I guess more power to you. All right, well, here, what does motivate some of these people? 43% of them are motivated to go when they know other people that they know are also going to be going. Have you ever gone to a party by yourself?
I have went to a party by myself, yes. It always makes me feel better knowing that somebody's going to be there. That I know.
But have you ever gone somewhere, like, just not knowing anybody and knowing you're not going to know anybody?
Yeah. I like to put myself out of my comfort zone. Yeah,
Okay,
I do,
yeah.
because I feel like that is when you are forced to talk to people because you absolutely know nobody. So unless you want to sit there and look just a little strange and awkward, you're going to talk to people.
No, you're very right. And most people are very afraid of doing that. So
Yeah.
the fact that you put yourself out there and do it, good stuff.
You got to do at least one thing every day, Amber, that scares you. So that's
I actually agree with that. I laugh, but I think it's funny because it got very serious. Now, apparently in San Francisco, which is a big city, the hottest types of events that people want to go to are comedy shows, sporting events, trivia nights. NYC, concerts are the favorite event to attend.
Makes a lot of sense, because a lot of people, when they say, are you going out tonight? They always just assume that, are you going out to drink tonight? To me, going out is going to a ball game. Going out is going to a concert. Going out is going to the movies.
Right.
Even. It's not going and drinking and partying. That's
Only
a party
sometimes.
Only sometimes.
That's the after party. I don't know.
The after party.
I thought it was interesting that most people say that they don't go out, and I totally relate to this because, not because they want to avoid any of the awkwardness, but just because they're tired.
Yeah.
It's so true.
Yeah.
Like how many times are you like, that sounds really great, and then the day comes and you're like, nope.
Yeah.
Too tired.
Yeah,
Rather be
it
in bed.
happens more often than not for me.
Yeah, let us know what you think, and if 10's a party for you, and where's your favorite place to go. That's up on our Facebook page. But still to come, we have Wild Time chef Allison Davis. She is in the Wild Time kitchen making some fennel salsa verde.
But next, Amber takes us to Berea to grow Appalachia, where we'll find out about their Berea Kids Eat initiative. Stay with us. You are watching Midday.
Thanks for staying with us. All right, social media influencer Heather Watson founded the blog Her Kentucky all the way back in 2011. Now, to celebrate the 8th anniversary of the blog's founding, Heather is participating in 5 fashion-based fundraising events benefiting local nonprofits in Lexington and Louisville. She is here to give us all the details. So pleased to have you on the show. Thank you so much for being here, Heather.
Thank you so much.
All right, before we talk about these fashion shows and these charity events, let's talk about your blog, Her Kentucky.
Her Kentucky has been around for 8 years on Thursday. It started out as a multi-writer blog, and now it is basically just me writing about things of interest for and about the modern Kentucky woman.
Which there's so much stuff always going on here in the bluegrass.
Oh yeah, and you know, I try to look at it as everything that a Kentucky woman would be interested in. So you know, we love bourbon, we love basketball, we love football, but we also love politics and news stories. So I don't really limit it to a specific topic. I try to think of it as anything you talk to your friends about.
Sure.
You use social media a lot for your blog.
I sure do.
In what ways has social media impacted your blog?
You know, my husband says that he hasn't had a hot meal in 8 years because we have to take pictures of the food first. But it really is great to reinforce my interests and my readers' interests and see that immediate feedback on social media. So if I am at a football game, I know that my readers are 80% UK fans. So it's not like they're going to organically say, hey, what's Heather doing in U of L colors? Not that you ever would. But also it's interesting to see, I do a lot of bourbon tastings. I actually am in the process of writing a book about bourbon. Wow. And it's interesting to see immediately what my readers, what their feedback about particular brands, particular tastes, and then that reinforces, it helps me find more opportunities to do more events with brands.
Well, and it also gives you the opportunity to do what you're doing with this charity. What are you doing over these next 2 weeks?
Over the next 2 weeks, I am doing 5 charitable initiatives in 10 days to help raise money for 4 charities. I'm working in Lexington and in Louisville. I'm kicking it off on Wednesday here in Lexington at Draper James at the Summit at Fritz Farm. And we'll be doing a 15% give back for Dress for Success Lexington. Anything you buy in those 2 hours, either in store or via phone, 15% will go back to Dress for Success. And actually, last fiscal year, we actually raised an entire month's rent for Dress for Success Lexington with Draper James.
And it's such a great organization.
So great, so great. I'll also be ending the initiative back here in Lexington on Friday the 20th with Dress for Success doing their Recycle the Runway event. So I'm going to,
a lot of fun.
It's so much fun. I'm going to be one of the judges this year. I could not be more excited. Also in Louisville, I'll be doing 3 initiatives on Thursday the 12th. I'll be at Oxmoor Center, and we are doing an initiative. It's a happy hour benefiting Twisted Pink, which is a metastatic breast cancer research foundation. So that is 6 to 8 at the Oxmoor Center. I'm also doing an online initiative for Onshaw Project, which is a Louisville-based textile company that retrains Indian artisans from sexual slavery to become artisans that make these amazing quilts. Oh,
so Heather, you have so much going on.
I do.
We want to get involved. Can we find this all on your
all on
blog?
herkentucky.com, herkentucky on Instagram or Facebook.
There you go. All kinds of platforms. Thank you so much for all you're doing. Congratulations on 8th years.
Thank you.
Check it out. Thank you so much for watching. Adam, thanks for being here.
No problem. See you tomorrow.
Have a great kickoff to your week. We'll see you again tomorrow.